Hey everyone, Marco here and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I last published a new video about Obsidian, hasn't it? But that doesn't mean I've stopped using it, quite the opposite. While I wasn't uploading new Obsidian videos on YouTube, I was busy developing my very first online course, a complete in-depth guide to Obsidian called the Obsidian Playbook. I'm pretty excited about it. I've just started recording the videos and the course will be launching next month. If you want to stay updated and grab the special early bird discount, make sure to join the waitlist. You'll find the link in the description below. In the meantime, I recently got a comment on an old video asking how to track TV series in Obsidian. So I thought, why stop at TV series? Why not build an entire media collection instead? So, without further ado, let's dive in. First things first, let's install the community plugins we need. Open Settings, Community Plugins, and search for MediaDB. This plugin lets us track movies, series, anime, games, and more. The second plugin we will use is Projects, a fantastic tool that gives us different views to organize our media collection. Let's start with MediaDB. Open the Options panel, and here you'll see various settings. The first section is about API keys. An API key is like a secret password that lets apps communicate. MediaDB supports multiple platforms, but only 3 require API keys for authorization. For this video, I'll show you how to create a free OMDB API key. Click the link in the description below, omdbapi.com/apikey.aspx. Select free, enter your email, fill out the form and hit submit. You'll receive an email with your key and an activation link. Click the link, copy the key and paste it here in the settings. With OMDB, you can retrieve data about movies, series, and games. Moving on to other options, you can enable the Safe for Work filter, and you can activate template tags that, when placed inside your note template, will be replaced with the values stored in the specified properties. You can customize the date format, set new notes to open in a new tab, and choose whether to use the default front matter or a custom template. You can also enable templater integration, but I'll leave it disabled for this tutorial. Under New File Location, specify where imported media notes will be stored, and if the folder doesn't exist, don't worry, the plugin will create it for you. Then you can define templates for different media types and customize how file names are generated. Finally, map the properties for each media type. You can rename, remove, or keep them as they are. To keep things clear, I'll remove a few properties like subtype, English title, studio, streaming services, and Premiere. Don't forget to hit save after making changes. Now let's create our first media nodes. You'll notice a new ribbon icon, Add New MediaDB Entry. Click it and let's search for a movie. I'll enter Parasite and select OMDB API since it's a movie. Once I find the right record, I click OK. The plugin shows all metadata before creating the note. Click OK again, and the note is added to the Movies folder under MediaDB. Let's try adding a TV series, Breaking Bad. Same process. Search, select, and confirm. Now the note appears in the series folder. Next, let's search for an anime. Attack on Titan. Or Shingeki no Kyojin. Select, confirm, and done. Lastly, let's add the game. Grand Theft Auto. Again, I'll use OMDB API and pick the best one. San Andreas. Now that we have our media nodes, let's organize them using the Projects plugin. If you're new to this plugin, don't worry, I've got a dedicated video on it. Link in the description. Open Projects and create a new project. Let's call it Media Collection. You can set it as default if you like. Next, specify the data source. We want all nodes from the MediaDB folder, including subfolders. Click Create Project, and the plugin generates a table view by default. From here, you can show or hide properties, sort notes, for example by type, apply filters to find specific entries, and you can also visually distinguish the note by adding custom colors. For example, use purple for the game type, blue for the movie type, and orange for the series type. Now, the cool part? Different views. Click the plus icon and you can choose between table, board, calendar, and gallery. Let's create a gallery view for our movies. Once we added the view, we need to filter the results, specifying that I want to see only the notes where the type is movie. Then, set the cover image using the image property, switch fill image to fit image for better alignment, and display key fields like plot, duration, genres, online rating and personal rating, and the watched status. Now let's do the same for series. Click on the little arrow next to the gallery view we just created and select Duplicate View. Rename it Series and simply adjust the filter. Remember that you can create dedicated templates to further customize the property section. For example, you can distinguish between anime and TV series as both belong to the series category. And that's it, a simple yet powerful way to organize your media collection in Obsidian. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to truly master Obsidian, consider joining the waitlist for my upcoming course. Remember, you can follow me on X, Mastodon and Blue Sky, join my Discord server and subscribe to my newsletter for more deep dives into productivity, knowledge management and automation. All the links are below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, stay productive.